All right, boys, so taking a look at the roster, and instantly Ben Ledbetter is the best player on the squad at a 75.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon and dub it. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel.
All right, guys, so season number 1 is officially in the books. We end our year 9-22, 3-15 in the conference. Honestly, not that bad. I would have liked to win 10 games total on the season. Had we not blown that Seton Hall game, we would have had 10 wins. But, you know, it is what it is. Did I say 10 likes? I think I just said 10 likes. My bad. So, taking a look here, we started off the season 3-0. You know, then we lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we won another 3 in a row. So, that's 6 of our 9 wins. Then we lost 2, beat St. John's, lost 2, beat Marquette. You know, lost a whole bunch in a row. Then we finally beat Rutgers. And then we lost our last 3 to West Virginia, Providence, and Cincinnati. Now, season leaders, scoring-wise, Gary Abernathy and Isaac Johnson, as expected. The 2 freshman phenoms who, you know, really played well for us. And I expect them both to average 20 by the time they're seniors. Damari Breeze averaged 7 points per game. Parker Fry ended up averaging a big 5. Butte averaged 5 and 4. He needs to get more boards. Nelson, 4 off the bench with Carter, Denton, and Clayson. They all played their part and did their job. Abernathy led us in assists a game. Him and Isaac led us in steals a game. Butte led us in blocks per game. Minutes per game. Abernathy, Breeze, and Johnson are your top 3. What's this? And it's some bad news, unfortunately, with the Big East being as big of a conference as it is. We will not be playing in the conference tournament. We did not make it this year. You know, so, you know, better luck next year. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and simulate the rest of this postseason, take a look at the awards, and then we're going to head into the offseason and then, you know, get everything situated for season number 2. All right, boys, so the final numbers are in, and UCLA actually win the national championship. Big season from them. I believe this is Darren Collison in real life, and I think this is and this right here is Kevin Love, and then they also have Westbrook coming off the bench. So you know what I'm saying, they had a pretty decent squad, 34-4, 15-3 in the Pac-10 at that time as the Pac-10. Player of the year goes to Melvin Glass, aka Tyler Hansborough. He averaged 26, 9 boards, a steal and a half, and not many blocks, but completely beasted. Mid-major player of the year, Michael Huffman from University of New Orleans. He averaged 23, 6, 2, 1.6. Coach of the year goes to the UCLA coach, of course. Shout out to him, winning the Natty. Defensive player of the year goes to Lou Arenas from Memphis, aka Joey Dorsey. He was a beast. You see here, he averaged a double-double, 3 blocks per game, along with almost a steal and a half per game. Big man of the year goes to Tyler Hansborough. Freshman of the year goes to Kevin Love, a.k.a. Jarrell Thompson. He averaged 19 points, 8 boards, a steal, and almost a half block per game. First team All-American, we got we got a Michigan State point guard. We got a guard from Tennessee, Texas Tech small forward, Tyler Hansborough, and Alex Kahn from Nebraska, surprisingly. And then second team All-Americans, we got a UVA point guard. We got Michael Huffman, a mid-major player of the year. Elton McCora from Syracuse. Gerard Moore from Washington. And then Kevin Love from UCLA. Freshman All-American. Shout out to our boy Gary Abernathy, walking away with some hardware, man. You know, the top freshman point guard in the nation, averaging 17 points and 4 assists a game. That is huge. Indiana freshman guard. Kansas State has 2 freshmen. I would have loved to have seen Isaac up there, but, you know, if I would have had his 50-point game saved, like, you know, earlier in the season, he might have had the edge to beat this shooting guard, even though I think he still had a better season than him. But, you know what I mean, I could be a little biased. And then, of course, Kevin Love is a freshman All-American as well. So taking a look at the conference champs, the Big East champs, you know, was Louisville. You know, this isn't the tournament champs. This is regular season champs. They were 14-4 in the conference, 29-8 total on the season. Coach of the year in the Big East is Rick Pitino. That is at that time from Louisville. Conference player of the year actually goes to Kyle. I don't know how you say that. Kyle Hornsby from Providence. He averaged 20 points, 5 boards, a steal, and 2.5 blocks per game. Conference freshman of the year goes to Gary Abernathy. Let's go. Walking away with so much hardware, and I'm really, really happy about it. First team all conference. We don't have anybody there. Second team all conference. We fall short as well. Freshman all conference. We got Gary Abernathy, Isaac Johnson on there, of course. NCAA, okay. Taking a look at players we have leaving the program, we say goodbye to Damari Breeze, Makai Nelson, and Amari Paris. You know, Breeze was a starter. Nelson started getting burned towards the end of the year. And Amari Paris, unfortunately, never, saw the floor. But, things like that happen. Take a look here at our job securities. Not doing that great. You know what I'm saying? We definitely got to improve, or else we will find ourselves out of a job. Yeah. we gotta get it together, bro. We definitely gotta improve. All right, so we need a new coach, and what I'm looking for here is a coach who can help me with scouting. And I think I'm gonna go with Bridgewater here. His discipline is an F, but his scouting is an A. His charisma could be a little bit higher, but we can also go with Schaefer here. Discipline is a C, charisma is a B minus, scouting is an A minus, defense is teaching is but it's definitely an upgrade from where we were. And then I might say bye to Hanavan as well. Send him back into the job search. Since we went 9-22, we got to repick our staff here. Bridgewater, I think we might end up bringing Bridgewater in anyway because he has a B offense and B defense. So our new coaches, we got Bridgewater, Jeremiah Bridgewater, you know what I'm saying? And then we got Kingsley Schaefer. Welcome to the coaching staff, guys. We don't have any transfer requests. You know what I mean? Understandable. Nobody wants to come to a 9-win squad, although they would get a lot of burn had they chose to come here. There were only 3 transfers total in the whole entire nation. Alvin Hawkins left Cal State Bakersfield to go to Princeton. He's a smart dude. Vadim, long name, left South Carolina Upstate to go to Maryland Eastern Shore. And Zengis Zwicker from Canisius just left college basketball altogether. Hopefully he finds the happiness he's looking for, or hopefully his family's okay. All right, guys, so now that we got all of the awards out of the way, it is time to head into off-season recruiting and try to get some more of these guys to sign to the squad, man, for real. All right, off-season recruiting has started. You have 5 weeks to recruit and sign players on your squad. So right off the gate, we lose our number 1 target, Devon Craig, to somebody else. That hurts. Our number 2 target does sign to us, Rocky Pritchard. Welcome to NJIT, my dude. So we go one for 2. You know what I mean? Look at Craig here. He ends up going to St. Bonaventure. The senior point guard, it's probably okay. What probably made him make that decision was the fact that he saw Gary Abernathy win Freshman of the Year in the conference to be a freshman All-American in the nation. So he probably was like, that's not the best spot for me to go to really shine. So even though we weren't able to get Devon Craig, you know what I'm saying, we'll go ahead and remove him from our target list. We were able to pick up Rocky Pritchard, the 2-star junior college small forward. He should be stepping into a starting role right away with Damari Breeze leaving. We could take him off of the board as well just because he's on the squad. We have 1 more scholarship left, you know what I'm saying, and luckily we did have a backup plan. We got this 4-star junior college sophomore center that we can go after, as well as another, 3-star JUCO small forward and Michael Maradovic. Let's see if we got any stats on these two. So scouting, didn't really do anything, and we scouted all the games. What I think, instead of going for the 3-star strong, the 3-star small forward, I'm gonna go for the center, just because we need some help down there. He's a little undersized, but He's a 4-star, which means he's got to be a little bit skilled. You know what I'm saying? If I had to guess. So we'll go ahead and bring him in. Phone call. Offer him a Scally officially. You can only offer 1 scholarship. So, you know what I'm saying? We'll just have to live with that for now. We're still in the lead from Maradovic, so we don't have to worry there. Lead better. We're in the lead too. But this college under us could jump us. Not sure if he really wants to come from LA and move all the way to North New Jersey. But I'm hoping we can get him to do so. So we'll go ahead right here to sim of the week. And if we pick him up and meet right here, right now, that's, the offseason is pretty much done. He does sign with NJIT. So we'll go here and I'll show you guys, you know what I'm saying? We do not have any more scholarships. We were able to get all of our scholarships. You know what I'm saying? This is our recruiting class. We'll go based off stars. We got the junior college 4-star lead better. He should be an instant starter. Maynard Gibson, a 3-star point guard. Where we also got another 3-star small forward, Thor Goodwin. We got a 3-star power forward, Longer Spencer, and then we got a 2-star junior college freshman. So that's actually huge. He's gonna come in here with 3 years eligibility, but he's a small forward. So we wanted to get some help on the wing, if you guys want to notice. So of course, at this point is where you guys put your info down below in the comment section to become one of these 5 recruits. So you guys can come ahead and join the NJIT family. So, I need the basics from you. You know what I'm saying? I need your first name, last name, skin color, jersey number, and player you would like to replace. And if you want to put a backstory in there, go ahead. Everything will be randomized. So if you don't say what player you want to pick and you get picked randomized, I will randomly make you a player. But if you get randomly selected and you said which player you wanted to become, then you will become that player. The same old. We've been doing this for series for, about 2 years now. So you guys pretty much know the drill. But to all you new guys who are new here, that's the information I need. All right, boys. So taking a look at how the recruiting classes rank. Duke, Arizona, UCLA, Kansas, and Tennessee have your top 5 recruiting classes. We had a pretty solid class, for going 9-22. We got a 4-star, 3 3-stars, and a 2-star. Not really sure where we were ranked in the nation. You know what I mean? I'm not really worried about where we rank there. You know what I mean? Because ultimately, where you rank doesn't get you wins in ball games. But where we are here now, we're going to be making our custom schedule. We'll switch Winthrop with Wichita State. I'd love to play against them. Not sure if that's home or away. That's actually home. Let's make that game away. We'll play Wichita State on the road. UMass, we'll keep them. We'll go ahead and switch Vermont with, let's see. Let's play a conference we didn't play last year. Big 12 or the Big 10. We played Ohio State last year, so we'll come over here. We'll play Texas. We'll keep that. We'll make that on the road as well. They would definitely make us come on the road. That will give us 3 road games in a row. So I'll just add those 2 games because we also got the preseason tournament. So we got Mississippi Valley State, the Legends Classic, Delaware State, Wichita State, Kentucky, UMass, Texas, Bradford. Yeah, we'll keep Bradford because we want to be able to win some games, bro. Honestly, that's the games that help us be a bubble team to get in the tournament. Canisius and then Texas A&M. That schedule looks pretty good to me. All right, boys. So taking a look at the roster, and instantly Ben Ledbetter is the best player on the squad at a 75. Gary Abernathy is a 68. Mayor Gibson, another guard that we got, in the recruiting class, is a 67. He's better than Isaac Johnson, but Isaac's not going to lose his starting spot. We also got Thor Godwin. We got a pretty decent walk-on out of Duncan Stafford. Longar Spencer is pretty decent at a 65. Alberto Aguilar is another walk-on here. That's huge. Okay, I like it. Elijah Carter, Clayson, Cohen, Denton, Parker Fry, Butte. Those guys are still in the 50s. And sadly, those guys are going to lose some of their PT. Araki Pritchard isn't that good. A little bit of a disappointment. But like I said, some of these guys are going to lose some of their PT. But that's what you got to do, man. We're slowly getting better. We want to just, slowly stockpile some of these wins. So taking a look at how the starting lineup is going to be. It's going to be Gary Abernathy, Isaac Johnson, Thor Godwin, Longar Spencer, and Ben Ledbetter. So out of the 5 recruits we brought in, 3 of them are automatically starting. They automatically make us better. Now everybody in our starting lineup are 60s. That's a good look. Then we got Maynard Gibson, 6-man, first person off the bench. We got Alberto Aguilar. We got Stafford. Elijah Carter will still be getting some burn. A lot of these guys down here. Oh, Parker Fry, Butte, Pritchard, and Jordan are all reserves now. They won't even really see the floor. So we'll go ahead and redshirt them. All right, so Parker Fry will be redshirted. Butte cannot be redshirted. Cash Jordan cannot be redshirted. Araki Pritchard will definitely be redshirted at a 54. Was Denton in the rotation? Let me see. So, also, we're going to go ahead and give our guys some pep talks. Basically, what we're going to tell Ben Ledbetter is that, he's the best player on the squad, and we need him to play like it. So, his confidence goes up to a 91%. We're going to tell Gary Abernathy, make sure he do what he does. His goes up to 87. Isaac Johnson let you know that your starting spot is not in jeopardy whatsoever. Thor Godwin, welcome to the squad, kid. True freshman, expect big things out of you. Longer Spencer, same thing. So we need our starters to be happy. Same thing with Maynard Gibson. Just because you're not starting, you'll still get, some decent burns. So our top 6 players will pep talk them to come into the year to let them know that we need big things out of them. We can get Reed Faust. Oh, okay, never mind. So we don't even have any available scholarships. So most of our recruiting will probably have to be done in the offseason. We're a young team. We don't even have any available scholarships. Honestly, man, this makes me want to cut some players. But I'm not going to do that being that you guys are here in this series. So recruiting, we are basically recruiting for next season. We're going to keep these junior college guys on our short list, though. Just in case. You never know who might leave. We'll go ahead and visit them. Request some game tape. Just so you know, check the temperature to see what it is they really want to do. Go ahead and send the coach out to go see all of them, holler at all them. Also, got to make sure we talk to our juniors because they'll be ready next year to come really talk to us. All right, so Season 2's preseason top 25. We got Michigan State, UNC, Texas, Memphis, Louisville, Providence, UCLA, Washington, Duke, UConn, Arizona, Tennessee, Syracuse, Gonzaga, Stanford, Villanova, Wisconsin, Texas A&M, Kansas, Cal, LSU, UNLV, Notre Dame, Indiana, Notre Dame, and Pitt. Now, where we're projected to finish in the conference is dead last once again. Why would they think anything else? But I think we come out here and surprise some folks. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ranked teams in the conference preseason.
We've come to the part of the show when we look at the top players in the nation and unveil the list of our preseason All-American. There before you are the 5 first-team All-Americans as we begin the season, and what a list it is. Now let's move on to the second-team All-Americans. Not such a bad list, huh? These elite players all have the potential to have historic seasons if the right pieces fall into place.
All right, guys, so as you can see, some of these teams are returning a whole bunch of starters. UCLA, who just won a national championship last year, is returning 3 first-team All-American starters. Also, the Big East Player of the Year is coming back as well. So these dudes are coming back for some unfinished business, and that is definitely scary. So real quick, taking a look at our schedule again. Our first game we have in that tournament is the number 21 ranked LSU. Number 3 Texas, we got number 18 A&M, 24 Notre Dame, number 5 Louisville, 16 Villanova, 25 Pitt, 6 Providence. Like, we have some dogs on our schedule just by being in this tough conference. But that's going to do it for this new episode, and I'm excited for season number 2. Make sure you guys get your entries in down below to become one of the 5 recruits that we just bought on the squad. And once we get those names in and I edit everything, get you guys up to speed, we're going to run it up and we're going to come out here and hope to have a good season. We got a very good player with Ben Ledbetter. I think we got an absolute steal. He's coming in as the best player on the squad. I just have to find a way to get better with the post moves on this game, and hopefully we can at least make the Big East tournament. If we don't make the big tournament, I'm fine with that, but we got to at least make the Big East tournament. But I think it's possible because I think we got that much better as a team. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, stop and smash that like button. Hit me up in the comment section below with your players. Subscribe if you're new. It's your boy UncleSamsReject, irkgames.com. I'm out of here. I want to give a special shout out to our Heisman sponsors, Isaac Johnson and AJO926.